Recently, His Holiness the Dalai Lama in Leh was quoted saying, change in situation in China is imminent. Exiled Tibetans should remain strong. Times are changing. Truth shall prevail. Can you elaborate? What does this mean, sir?
Good evening. So the truth has to prevail at the end. And Tibet issue or the Tibetan conflict, Sino-Tibetan conflict has been a long-standing conflict which exists for more than around 70 years. So for us, it's a matter of hope and a matter of truth. If there's a truth, it has to be prevailed. So this, I think, for the Tibetan, because we have the truth, and we know that even though there is a generation change, we have a fourth generation now, fifth generation is coming up. We are scattered and to different countries. But among the Tibetans who are in exile, the matter is that our aspirations, whatever we do, has to look beyond Himalaya, inside Tibet, and to see what are the aspirations for the Tibetans inside Tibet. So therefore, no matter how long it is, the matter is that the truth has to be prevailed.
Truth shall prevail. When he says change is imminent, what does that mean? And I'll come back to you for that. But Professor Brahmachalani, His Holiness visited Taiwan thrice in the past, 97, 2001, 2009, and he's been invited again. Now, after Nancy Pelosi's visit, would the fourth visit, should it happen, be any different?
Well, the difference now is that the Dalai Lama is advancing in age. He just turned 87 last month. He has received invitations from a number of countries, but he really goes overseas now, given his advanced age. So given that reality, a visit by the Dalai Lama to Taiwan doesn't look feasible at this particular time, not because of the China factor, not because Taiwan doesn't want Dalai Lama to come. On the contrary, the Taiwanese government and Taiwanese people would like Dalai Lama to come. But given the fact that he's 87 and that he is not keeping well, I'll be very surprised if he were to undertake any trip to Taiwan.
What message, Professor Chilani, would it send to Beijing? Is it poking the dragon in the eye?
Well, the problem for China is that any visit, any action, however small, is seen by Beijing as provocative. For example, when the Indian president or prime minister visits an Indian state, Arunachal Pradesh, Beijing protests. So Dalai Lama going to Taiwan definitely would be an action from the Chinese perspective, an action that China would perceive as being highly provocative. But it's important to remember the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is why the Dalai Lama is in India in the first place. The Tibetan frontier with India was largely peaceful for centuries.
Yes.
Before China occupied Tibet in 1951. And with its conquest of Tibet, China enlarged its landmass by more than 1/3. In one stroke, it expanded its landmass by 1/3, and no less importantly, it altered Asia's geostrategic landscape. So we have to remember that China historically was never India's neighbor.
Oh, absolutely.
It imposed itself as India's neighbor.